This is day 2 of the new tariff trade war situation, and things are getting pretty intense. According to JP Morgan, a recession is now much more likely, with tariffs having a negative impact on growth and also at the same time increasing inflation. And this puts the Fed in a very difficult situation. As we know, via the federal funds rate, the Fed is tasked with controlling price levels and unemployment. Usually when the unemployment rate goes up, the Fed cuts rates to support the economy, and they raise rates when prices begin to get out of hand. But it looks like thanks to these tariffs, we could be entering a situation where both inflation goes up and unemployment ends up increasing. This is known as stagflation, and it is very not good. We're also getting the first news of retaliatory measures coming out of China, where they are slapping a true reciprocal tariff of 34% on all imported US goods. And this, in combination with everything else, is causing the stock market to have another very intense sell-off. It's also not helping that Trump seemingly continues to double down on these policies. CNBC has a headline where Trump vows his policies will, quote, never change. And this is after China's retaliatory measures. And he also just posted on Truth Social, quote, China played it wrong, they panicked, the one thing they cannot afford to do, which kind of hints at even more tariffs coming. And this is leaving everybody confused as to why we are going down this path. After all, imposing these tariffs is a voluntary thing Trump decided to do. And to be clear, as of right now, there is no justifiable reason. But just to play devil's advocate here, there could be potentially a phase 2 to these announcements, where as a result of these tariffs, the Trump administration can do a significant income tax cut for Americans. Because we do know that the Trump administration has floated the idea of eliminating all income taxes for Americans making under $150,000 per year. Now, this, of course, would need to be approved by Congress. It is rather unlikely, but just to entertain the idea, most of the total income taxes collected are paid by high income earners, with the bottom 50% of taxpayers only contributing 3% of total collected income taxes. And when it comes to people making under $150,000 per year, in total, they account for 27% of total collected federal income taxes. And a rough dollar figure is $588, or let's just say $600 billion in collected tax revenue. So hypothetically, if these tariffs can augment this figure and collect $600 billion in revenue, that could potentially allow for the elimination of income taxes for people making under $150,000 per year. And some rough estimates right now for the amount of revenue generated by these tariffs is in the range of $350 billion to $500 billion per year. So maybe this is the justification for the rather insane tariff situation that we find ourselves in. Although this is a long shot, the odds of this actually happening are extremely slim. Income taxes will probably not be eliminated, and the overall situation here is certainly more negative than positive.